Hello everyone, starting a little bit late because I'm tired for a change. Hey Cobra, thank you for being first and thank you for the resub, that's very kind of you. And Aurora, thank you for being second. How are you all doing? I'm just going to immediately get distracted by my phone for a second. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, how is everyone doing? Remember when we streamed Monday and the backdrop of WoW wasn't working on OBS? I haven't done a single thing to change it, but it's working now. The magic of OBS. Pure chaos. Nobody truly understands how OBS works. It just does, and then sometimes it just doesn't bother. But yeah, how is everyone doing? I feel a little bit broken today, to be honest. I went to the gym. Crucially, I went to the gym Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and this morning. And it's taken a little bit of a toll on my body. It's something I want to turn into a bit of a habit. But for her first week, kind of rough. I mean, I did different things each time, so I was working different muscles. But I can feel my body being a bit, we're tired now, you're not doing anything Friday, right? Are you? No, and I'm not. So, yeah, just going to appear on my phone, it's distracting me. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so today I did a push session, which is basically a lot of kind of upper body stuff, chest presses, anything to try and work on annoyingly small muscles in the top half of my body. It's, well, Cobra with the car. My car got repaired a few weeks ago. But then there's the problem. I can't remember if you were here when I explained it. There's the business with the car insurance company. The other car insurance company is disputing it. So I don't know how they're disputing it because I wasn't in the car. And the person who hit my car while it was parked and I wasn't in it admitted to it, and it was all very clean cut. And now I'm still waiting to hear. It's going to be, I got told it'd be within 28 days, so it's only been 1 week so far, which in legal terms is not many working days of that. So I'll go wait and see what happens there. Hey Ozzy, enjoy your lurk. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so at the moment I'm just trying to put it to the back of my head really and not think too much about it and hope that I haven't got a massive bill coming my way just in time for Christmas. But yeah, there's no logical reason why it should be a problem, but who knows. Hello, how are you doing? How is your week going? But yeah, so the gym has battered me in a good way this week. Tuesday was a pull session, things like lat pull downs, deadlifts, some other stuff that involved pulling. Yesterday was legs. I like legs. Legs go well for me. I'm reasonably confident with legs. Yeah, lower body is reasonably strong. Upper body, not so much. I think somebody is at the door. Is that somebody at the door? Yes, okay. I will be right back. Sorry about this. Yes, unexpected parcel. All done. That's Christmas for you. Hey Dread, how are you doing? Slight downturn today. My hot water tank leaked. Oh no. Have you got a plumber on the way? How badly is it leaking? Is it a little bit of a leak? Or is it everything is flooded and I've got a big problem? Yeah, can you turn off the water at least in the meantime? But yeah, I'm sorry, that is not a good downturn. I say that there are no good downturns. You know what I mean? That is a particularly downturn. You got a day off. Yay! Enjoy, Dread. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow I haven't got any plans. Not one. And this week I've had lots of good plans, but I've had a lot of. It'll be nice to have a day where it's literally I can wake up when I want, do what I want. It is all good. Gonna quickly check my phone for something. It's fine, I think. Don't mind. What content is this, isn't it? Just somebody staring at their phone. There we go. We're good. It kind of broke my game though, it seems. But it says I have 6 more days to finish my mission. Oh no, what game are you playing, Dread? What is a bit broken for you? The earliest the plumber can be here is Wednesday. It's not leaking just now. I'm assuming it's just when it heats up overnight. So it's off now and the dehumidifiers are running. Oh, that's so annoying that they can't come out till Wednesday. I suppose it is the busy time of year for plumbers, but I hope the dehumidifier does the trick. Yeah, that's. I have no. Yeah, I'm not going to be all toxic positivity. It's just annoying. That's truly it. Oh, World of Warships. I was trying to get a free boat. I've heard World of Warships is addictive. Seems like that game that you think, yeah, it's okay, and then you realise you've lost your life to it. Cold showers are character, but yeah, cold showers at the end of November, that's not good. I mean, I'm that weirdo that sometimes when I have a shower, we'll have a quick burst of cold. Not the whole thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Could you shower at the gym more often? Is it easy to get to your gym and just live off of their showers? My gym showers aren't particularly good, so you might have that problem. Yeah, I don't tend. I mean, I only live 10 minutes drive from my gym, so I shower when I get home. It's nice. It's an option. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, yeah. I can go to print. Okay, that's something at least. Yeah. Weirdly, the moment you said that, for some reason, it clicked in my head last week. A family friend who's like an aunt to me came round, and she was telling us that my cousin is travelling to New Zealand, which must be today, I think. She's going away for about a month. She's going over Christmas, which is a shame because we won't be able to see her for Christmas. But anyway, this is a very tenuous connection, just to show how my brain works. But my thinking was their washing machine had gone wrong, so we offered that if they didn't get it fixed in time, she could get everything washed so that basically she could actually travel. Anyway, that's just how my brain works. It do be. The devs cater it more attractive for the big whales though, which is kind of sad sometimes. Oh, that's annoying, yeah. I've played games like that where you love them and you're there going, stop making me spend money. I don't want to. I can't. I'd heat up water on a stove, use that for washing. That's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I did most of my life without a shower, but that's because I had a bath, so that's still got the hot water issue. But a stove could work. Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. Maybe not. I mean, I would be lazy. I probably wouldn't do it every single time, but I would do it every now and then just to kind of make it a little bit less insufferable. Anyway, stream-wise, we have a couple of new things. We have... I hope that is loud enough. If not, we will adjust the volume. And... damn it, he got me. We have a death sound ready for when I die. Because we will die. I will die. We also have a new redeem, which can only be redeemed once an hour, because to be honest, it's going to be traumatic for us all. For 1,000 channel points, you get to hear Sonic drown. And I think we all know the Sonic drown sound. It's traumatizing, isn't it? It's not. It's probably why we all have anxiety now. But yeah, so that is available for Aurora. We're all terrified now, aren't we? Hey, Aurora! Need to be up about 25. Okay, let's get that volume increased so we can all truly suffer. I think as the special person, I can redeem it a second time and we can all go, oh god, no, not twice. Let's get it up. Let's redeem that. No, thank you. That is useful, Lou. It is hard to test because it's on Firebot. You can't test it in kind of stream conditions. You just have to go with it, and then yeah. Cold shower can be nice during summer. Now it's not to grow. Yeah. Water is sometimes far away. Never. Fair enough. Yeah, does it need to go? We can max it out, and then everyone can be in sorrow. Okay, well, we're going to max it out. If it needs to go louder, I will do that off stream to crank up the volume. No, Yep. Okay. Still slightly... Okay, I will increase that off stream. Firebot has quite limited options for increasing the sound, which is a frustrating one. Can I increase it on OBS? I don't think I can. That's how Firebot works. Firebot just does what Firebot is going to do. Hold on, I'm just going to try it one more time just to check. Again, I apologise for the trauma. Let's find... It helps if you press the right button. To me, that was louder. I don't know if it was for you guys. That's a lot louder. Yeah, okay. Right, we'll try one more time. That's louder than you. Well, that's okay. I wasn't saying anything. I was reveling in my horror. Okay, let's try this. Trauma. Okay, I'm going to turn it down a teensy bit. That was spawn. Okay, we shall leave it at that then. Yep, that's okay. I think I've heard that enough times for one lifetime now. But yes, there we go. No, it's great, Lou. Like I said, it's a hard one to test through Firebot. It always works better if you're able to go, hey, what does this sound like to everyone else? Where there's a certain amount you can do off stream, and then, I don't know, I always feel, yeah. I'm quickly realising why you get so many streams where there are far more experienced streamers than me going, does this sound good? No, right, okay, adjust, and so forth. I popped downstairs and I heard it from downstairs. I don't know if that's a good legacy or a bad legacy, but here we are. But yeah, that will do for now. I'll adjust the other volumes for the clips a little bit. Imagine having to go back to your VODs kind of, yeah, I've had to do that a few times, and you have to try and find the right moment, and you kind of mentally start, I mean, you can physically timestamp, but I'm not that organised. But yeah, it's constantly going, does that sound okay? Does that not sound okay? Like, for instance, at the moment, I think my voice mostly sounds okay. But then I've heard other people's streams and thought, it could sound a little bit softer, it could sound a little bit better. And it's a constant tweaking process. Yeah, you'd think sound would be quite... It's fun how sound is the most important part and the hardest part. Wait, what? What is stuck on that screen? We got a dancing... Oh! Okay, the dancing guinea pig has gone away. It's okay, chat. Nobody saw the dancing guinea pig, did they? But yeah, let us dive into WoW and try not to die. Off stream I did something and I can't remember what I did off stream. I'm trying to think what. I think I mostly just did things like train some skills, sold some stuff at auction house. Kind of the tedious stuff that I will do on stream, but sometimes it's just easier to do off stream. Yeah, let's go check our mail, see what we sold. We're doing well. Level 15 is not... It's gone reasonably bad. Wait, where's my mailbox? Things sold. Nothing spectacular. We're at 1 gold, 26 silver. What are we going to achieve here? Okay, a whole 10 silver. That doesn't feel worth it, does it? No. Never mind. But yes, chat, how are you all doing this week? Other than sadly things like lack of hot water. To be honest, lack of hot water is quite a big deal. So, my week has been okay. It's not. It's been kind of low-level stress low-level stress in my background with waiting to find out what's going to go on with a car, but I've tried to kind of block it out of my head. Well, to be fair, not what it's going to do with the car, what I have to pay, if anything. Where are we heading to? We might be better off stoning. It'll be quicker, won't it? Let's do that. But other than that, yeah, it's been okay. I've thrown a lot of time into the gym. That's been good. A little bit tiring. I'm looking forward to tomorrow being a day where I do nothing particularly physically active. I go for some walks. That will be plenty. 200% work for us next month. Oh, I'm sorry, Drip. That does not sound nice. That sounds exhausting. I hope you still manage to get a little bit of a breather in amongst that. Because that sounds like that's going to take quite a toll on you. Let's get my pet up. But yeah, I have to admit, bit physically tired. I suppose probably mentally tired too, but most of all physically tired today, which in a good way. 200% toll. Yeah. We call December our black month. That's not good. Back when I was working full time, last year, it makes it sound like a very distant time, but it was last year, November was always the bleak month for me. Because November is Black Friday, which is tomorrow. And because I used to write a lot of commerce stuff for various websites, pretty much the entire of October and November was building up to Black Friday and writing lots of very dull, tedious things about technology and going, oh, you know, getting ready for what was likely to be on sale. And then the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of Black Friday week would just be 12-hour days and staring at PCs. No, it wasn't the best. Oh, you took the first week of January off. Oh, that's good. That's what you need. At least you can cling on to looking forward to those days. Yeah, it's weird looking back how tiring November was. Of course, this year, I am very, very underemployed because, very kindly, the company that made me work 12-hour days for a while then just callously kind of went, yeah, we don't need you anymore. Didn't even really thank me for my service. But never mind, there's a cautionary tale in that one. Trying to decide if something is on sale today, if it will be on a bigger sale tomorrow. From my once kind of expert knowledge, it depends on the site. Somewhere like Amazon, they're not going to go any cheaper. No. Amazon tend to do kind of, well, this year they're doing Black Friday week. Other sites, I'm less knowledgeable with other sites. But I will be surprised. I think probably tomorrow there will be a couple of particularly exceptional deals that aren't available yet. But they won't be anything new, if you see what I mean. Anything that is discounted today is very unlikely to be cheaper tomorrow. It'll probably be tomorrow, some site will probably do a TV really cheap. That kind of thing. Hey, Rachie, how are you doing? Wait, that zebra's just come over to just... Do you think I'm being judged by that zebra? He just stood and stared at me while I killed that raptor and then he's just wandered off. I don't know if he was judging me or... Do you think maybe he was congratulating me because that raptor has killed some of his friends? I don't know. We're going to say he was on my side. But he was very much judging. They pay extra for overtime. I don't mind as much. No, that does help. Yeah, overtime pay is very nice. I used to guess... I say that. I did when I did the 12-hour days, for the first couple of years of doing it, I would get a little bonus. Wasn't always monetary. It was things like one year I got a Kindle for free, but I was quite happy to get the Kindle, so that was okay. And then the last couple of years of doing it, no bonus. Not in the slightest. That was a little bit annoying. My work has encouraged me to take the rest of my sick line off. I think it would be beneficial. I queried coming back next week. That's, I mean, it's relatively rare for a company to actually be understanding and give you more time off. So take the sick time. I mean, obviously, if you think mentally you would do better to go to work, that's different. But you seem to need to juggle quite a lot of things, Lou. So, yeah. Don't be afraid to take the time off, particularly if they're encouraging you to take that time off. No, I don't want to fight you. I just want to go over here. I mean, would fight you if I could skin you? Ooh, that sounds like a cruel sentence, doesn't it? But yeah, my experience, well, when I used to be salaried, not enough companies understand mental health. Not enough companies understand physical health, to be honest. I remember once, years ago, when I worked in retail, I broke my foot. And the area manager would come out to my house to visit me under the idea of seeing how I was doing, and would basically be there going, "Oh, so your foot's still in a cast?" And you think, yeah, it'd be really hard to fake having a broken foot. But that was how... yes. It was a weird one. And I was just on a minimum wage then. It was a strange process. That takes for biscuit. Yeah, it was a weird. Policy health too often. Yeah, definitely. We're heading that way? Yeah. Consider skipping this quest if there's a lot of competition. I want to skip this quest because I don't... It looks messy, especially at this level. Let's skip it. Yeah, it was wild to think that you would send an area manager out to look and check your foot was still broken, because that's a binary state. Either your foot is broken or isn't broken. There's no in between there. I took 4 weeks off after my mum passed. When I returned, my manager refused to approve any leave in the system, so I kept all my leave for another time. That is such a good manager. That is really good. Because, yeah, when grieving, you shouldn't have to have it taken out of your leave, because... to be awful, we're all going to have to grieve at some point in life. It's not a rare thing, unfortunately. So, therefore, we should all get treated with respect and humanity, because you need that time off. I know when my dad died, I took 6 weeks off. And then... ooh, that's a level 18. That'll probably be okay. Yeah, I took 6 weeks off from... I had a graduate job, but to be honest, I didn't really enjoy. Took 6 weeks off, went back for 1 day, and then thought, no, I can't face it. This isn't what I want for my life. And I quit. I was lucky I was in a position I could quit because the financial situations and things. And then I went back into work a while, quite a few months afterwards. Went into retail at Blockbuster. Weirdly, that kind of helped me a lot. Just working in retail where there wasn't any pressure really, except for when I broke my foot. And then alongside that, built up my writing career. So it was a good plan for me to basically go, no, my life has changed. How can I change it? I can't change the awful bit. How can I make this work for me? Been on sick leave almost a year, and no one from my team has reached out at any stage. I felt really odd about it. Yeah, somebody... Yeah, that's... I mean, on the one hand, it's good that nobody's being pushy, but on the other hand... Because, for instance, when I had the 6 weeks off when my dad died, I had work colleagues come to his funeral, and to be honest, at that point, I'd only worked for a couple of months, so it was still really nice of them to come. I'd literally follow that woman if she moved business. Yeah, she is a good manager, Rachie. When I take off, they'll harass me to come back. Every few days they call, and I hate it. Yeah, but I don't like that attitude. I've definitely had that in workplaces before. A lot of it, it's like Dredd said, policy over health too often. Yeah, it's just, there should always be room for humanity. Okay, I feel like maybe somebody has already been here, what with all the bodies. Gonna be a busy one, I suspect. Ooh, but we only need somebody to drop this emerald. If it hasn't dropped after 25 mobs, feel free to skip this quest. Okay, well, we're settled in now, chat. But yeah, it's a shame nobody's kept in touch with you, Aurora. I'd feel odd about it too. Okay, let's try switch over to track humanoid. And we've got a little bit of, yeah, because we can go find these people. I feel like it'll be really awkward going back. Well, hopefully not. Have you got any friends within the company, or because that's always a weird one at work. You can end up with really good friends. I mean, you can kind of end up with colleagues that you get on with well, but you don't necessarily talk to. Yeah, talk to outside of work, but I don't know, people can be surprising. As in, for instance, when I had all that time off when my dad died, there were people that stuck around that I didn't expect to. And then there were people that I did expect, I thought, oh, we're really good friends, they'll stick with me. And then they didn't. People are unpredictable is what I'm getting at. You can often be surprised in both directions as to what the people are like. I have a cracker trying to pay a factor bill on my new portal. Remaining minus 430. Total to pay... Oh, rent... I was wondering what that's about. Total to pay £203. I press pay and it says, total payment must not exceed amount remaining. Someone did idiotic numeric... Yeah, that went a bit wrong, didn't it? I like it when technology just gets a bit... does not compute. When obviously people can look and think, well, that makes sense to me. My thinking at the moment with this is, obviously that's a rare drop if it says, if you don't get it after 25 mobs, give up. So my thinking is we will definitely level up through these goblins, then we'll see how it goes. By the way, how is the sound on the game? Is the sound all good? Let's get Mr. Ogre. And chat, what have you all got planned for the weekend? Words are hard. Weekend, that was the word I was thinking of. Good, that's good. That's what I like to hear. Inadvertent pun. Buy Lego to... Oh, what you gonna buy, Dread? I'm hoping this weekend I'm not going to buy Lego, but I have a Lego Nintendo Game Boy set to start building. Because now I finished the Sherlock Holmes book nook. Yeah, Game Boy next. I think that's going to be fun. I don't think it's going to take massively long. It's under 500 parts. So, yeah, it's not going to be a massive project, I don't think. It's going to be good fun. Enterprise. Oh, you're gonna get the Enterprise. Oh, the Enterprise set looks so good. Black Pearl does too, but as a one-time big Star Trek fan, I love the look of Enterprise. There's one. There he is. Oh, my pet is hungry. Never mind. You're just gonna have to fight your way through the hunger. Ah, nice, you're a Trekkie. I used to be, but I'm very much a lapsed one. As in, I've only really I've watched all the films, I've watched the original series, and the Next Generation, and then I kind of tailed off. So when I say I was a Trekkie as a kid, and then, I don't know, just didn't. But I have heard many good... Oh, actually, I watched some of Enterprise and Picard, but I think those are both very divisive treks. Don't kill my pet. Don't you kill him. Don't you do it. I haven't got a position to heal. Oh, no, that one's... Okay. Bad luck, pet. You're going down. There we go. This is where I wish I had feigned death. I don't yet. Behind on Picard and Lower Decks. I liked what I saw of Picard. I've heard good things of Lower Decks. I haven't seen it yet. Here we go. Right, let's get our mana back up to scratch. Eat a mushroom. We'll get our pet back. Don't know yet about Pike's story. I only watched a season. Fair enough. But yeah, this weekend, I haven't really got any plans for this weekend, and that's currently how I like it, because it's been a busy week. Yeah. And last weekend, I need to feed you. Last weekend, I went to a few Christmas markets, and to be blunt, being antisocial this weekend feels quite tempting. I'll go to the gym Sunday. But that can be as sociable as I want it to be, because people will chat, but people don't tend to be kind of pushy about it. Otherwise, not much, I don't know. The Lower Deck Special Edition Blu-ray Steelbook set is pretty nice. Oh, that must... I used to love collecting steelbooks. I haven't in a long time, but they always look good. Look at that Pingu emote. I love a Pingu emote. Lower Decks is fun. I didn't think I'd like it. I do like Strange New Worlds. It's amount as hot, as is most of the crew, to be honest. It's the Witcher 3 of sci-fi shows. Okay, maybe I should watch that then. That's the thing, it's for finding the time for me. And to be honest, Twitch ends up getting watched a lot more than TV. But Lower Decks does look like a lot of fun. Wait, how is my pet? Oh, okay, my pet is like me, constantly hungry. Probably because I'm giving him low quality meat. Hey, we got it. Cool. Actually, no, we're going to stick around here and just kill a few more, because I'm very close to leveling up, and then I can go get my level 16 skills when we're heading back home. Twitch over TV is very real. Yeah, it's an easier form of entertainment. There's always somebody I can watch on Twitch. I think I have every time zone covered. Lower Decks is a lot of fun. Yeah, I should retry Lower Decks. Anyone in there? No, wait. You will do. I'd like to re-binge for Next Generation, but gonna wait a few more years. I binge-watched it during the pandemic. And I don't have many fond memories of that period of time, but one of them is definitely binge-watching the Next Generation while playing 2 Point Hospital on the other screen. Because at that point, I hadn't discovered Twitch. I mean, I knew about Twitch. I thought Twitch was just going to be full of 21-year-olds being far better at Fortnite than me, which it's kind of accurate to pay. I didn't realise how diverse Twitch could be, basically. So yeah, I watched a lot of The Next Generation instead. Now, many boomers, yeah, that was a pleasant surprise as one of the boomers. I've got back into watching YouTube a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to. That is the curse, isn't it? There's too many things to watch, or do, or play, or... There's a lot. Yeah, YouTube ads are a pain. YouTube ads come at the most inopportune moments possible. Gamers have just grown. But yeah, I like that. For some reason, it didn't cross my mind that if I grew up playing games, a whole load of people who would stream would also have grown up playing games, and then there'd be lots of people with my kind of background. Can't wait for Congress to get back around to calling Twitch to the floor to answer questions. Did that actually happen? I did bird dog rows yesterday in the gym with a 12-kilo dumbbell. I ended up kneeling on a bench doing the bird dog position, but one arm rowing and one leg doing various degrees of arabesque for balance. Wow, Lou, that sounds complicated and a lot. That is really good going, Lou. Yeah, that sounds like it's working your body in so many different ways. That's good turning off for smaller content creators. Because, yeah, they need the money. I don't tend to use an ad blocker. Because too much of my writing work has depended on people seeing the ads. But on the other hand, I'm not... I know some people in my industry get very strict with the, if you use ad blockers, you deserve the worst things in the world to happen to you. I'm not that person. Ads are irritating. Use the ad blocker. I don't mind. It's just, I don't. I loved it. The trainer was very surprised it was no bother for me. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm glad you loved it. It's just so visually overwhelming for me. Yeah, ads are a bit. I mean, some websites are basically unreadable with the amount of adverts. Because I think for the most part, most people don't mind a little bit of advertising, but some of it is just... you're being taken advantage of, that level of advertising. There's a trade-off. Pay for Twitch, yeah, Turbo. That means the creator gets the ad money, but I don't see ads. Yeah, I used to subscribe to Turbo. At the moment, I don't. I did, during September, I did a lot of subscribing to people and tying myself into 3 or 6 months. I think when I get to, a lot of them expire sort of, it's 3 months, some of them expire kind of March time. I think I'm going to have to reassess and switch to Turbo for some. I mean, as in, switch to Turbo overall, I don't know yet. I like to be able to subscribe to individuals, it's just... work. Or lack of it. I get YouTube ads on my phone a lot, so I listen to more niche stuff. Those get less or not. Yeah, that's... actually, yeah, I get you. I pay for Turbo 2 and Premium. I hate the ads so much, and I listen to too much YouTube to be interrupted every 2 minutes with gotcha porn ads. Yeah. I don't watch a huge amount of YouTube, but when I do get irritated by the ads, so yeah. So much like with the streaming services, like one of the streaming services I use, it's a UK one, as in we all know Sky, Rupert Murdoch's Sky. Instead of having Sky TV, you can subscribe to something called Now TV, where you get access to things like all the stuff on HBO and things. And generally I can get it a pretty good deal. So it's, say, £5 a month, and I get to watch almost all the latest films and HBO and things. but you get so many ads, and to avoid the ads you have to pay an extra £6 a month to have no ads. So I don't, but stuff like that feels a little bit, I don't know, kind of sleazy or disingenuous, where it just feels a bit, everything ramps up in cost. Rather than the good old days when you'd pay £5 or £6 a month for Netflix and you'd get everything and there would be no ads in sight. I'm not surprised that model was never going to last, but it's not to say it's not annoying. Now TV. I don't know if it's where you are, Aurora. It's one of those where it's quite expensive if you pay the standard price, but they almost always have a special offer. I bet they do for Black Friday. Hey Reb, we know you moved away from TV because of ads, so here you go. Ads. Yeah, we guess there's just so many more ads in the world, aren't there?
Strength and honor.
And I never make the world go round, but doesn't mean you have to like all of them. You can tolerate some of them. Okay, we probably only really want Raptor Strike. We'll do that. I signed up for a deal with Sky that included Paramount Plus for free, and it turns out to be the plan with ads, which is so me. It's just the way it all adds up. You start out going, oh, I only need one streaming service, and then you quickly learn, oh, but the thing I want to watch isn't on that streaming service, it's on the other one, and then it all... You have to be really on top of working out the deals. That is what I'm getting at. It was like false advertising, yeah. I saw Prime now serves me ads, so I'll find an ad-free version of a media file to watch. I haven't watched anything on Amazon Prime in a while. I only really have it for free delivery, which I do take advantage of quite a lot. But that's another one. I think it comes up for renewal in April, and I might reassess it. Because I used to use Amazon Prime a lot during the pandemic, because during sort of the worst of all the health stuff and the COVID stuff, because we didn't go out a lot. Now, it's not going to be good value for me. So that will probably go. I only have a sub to one service for 1 month every half year. Christmas I'll watch stuff, and round about May the same. I don't enjoy TV, that's fair enough. Some of the stuff I subscribe to is more for my mum's benefit. I'm going the wrong way. Do I want to train? No, I don't want to train stars. You can't tell me what to do. Yeah, some of the stuff I subscribe to for my mum. But then, having said that, the other day we got, it was a Black Friday deal for Apple TV. Is it just called Apple TV? Because you get to that weird bit where you have Apple TV devices and then you have Apple TV, the streaming service, and I can't remember if they kind of... Might be Apple TV Plus to make it slightly different, but kind of the same thing. But anyway, I got that for £5 a month for 6 months. And that'll be good for probably watching Ted Lasso again. Maybe rewatching Severance, or at least the first series of Severance. I wasn't that keen on the second one. I think there's a couple of other things that look okay. Totally understand doing it for a parent. Yeah, it works quite well. Especially when she's been less able to do things. I'd love to share stuff with my daughter, but they live across the border. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, if it was just me in this household, and I don't think I would subscribe to anything. Not anymore. I would have in the past. I don't think it's probably worth it. But that's why I look out for the £5 deals, because the £5 deals are worth it. But I think I'd probably be more inclined to just rent something every once in a while. To give you a laugh, I inherited my parents' cover music and DVD collection from the Daily Mail. A summary is that one tune was sung by the Average White Band. It's so Daily Mailish. I remember when the Daily Mail used to do CDs and DVDs and things. Because I remember particularly years ago when my dad was alive, every once in a while there would be something he would quite like to see, and then he'd look and think, I'm not buying the Daily Mail, I'm just going to go without that film, it's fine, I don't need it. Yeah, they lured people in well with that stuff. My dad was incredibly anti the Daily Mail, so we were never going to lure him in, but yes. Miner made a NAS for us to upload physical media to, so we look out for DVD and Blu-ray sales now. I like that. That's something I've kept meaning to do and then I don't do. Because we have quite a big Blu-ray collection and nobody watches them because we're lazy. As in, you end up watching whatever is on streaming instead. Or there have been films, I own the copy and then I think, I can't be bothered to go get the copy, I'll just watch it streaming. I should do that, that would be a good project. Because also it would clear a load of space. What I've seen from a Daily Mail, it's... Yeah, that's the best way of putting it. The Daily Mail is kind of... It's making sure that the country gets worse. That's probably the best way of putting it, I think. It is very sensationalist. And the average white band is exactly the kind of thing that the Daily Mail would love. Now there's a setup with Jellyfin. Makes it look like a streaming... Hold on, while we're travelling, I'm going to Google Jellyfin. Just to look at some screenshots. Oh, see, now that would be really easy for my mum to use as well. I mean, she's reasonably good at technology, but it looks exactly like a streaming service. Which would help quite a lot. Would make her life easier. That's tempting. My parents were so open-minded and accepting, and yet read the Daily Mail, which my sister and I pointed out was so against things that were present in my family. Yeah, that's a weird choice. They're not alone, because I've definitely known other people in the past who, their parents are pretty open-minded, and then they read the Daily Mail and you're left going, why? No, don't do that, don't give them money. But, yeah. That's people for you. Sometimes bad habits stick, and maybe the Daily Mail had a decent sports section. It might have. I don't know. I know it. If you like celebrity news, the Daily Mail is... I can see why people would kind of hate read it. But you do always seem to know stuff. Kind of TMZ style, where you're there going, I feel like you should probably leave those people alone, but if you're nosy, the Daily Mail is going to find it. We actually got the horn of whatever? Oh, we have, okay. Sorry, guide, I didn't trust you for a moment. But yeah, it's probably habitual. I mean, growing up, we always used to get 2 Sunday papers a week. And we would get The Observer, which is basically The Guardian, but the Sunday version. But then we would also sometimes get The Telegraph. Telegraph is... Back then it was a bit right-wing. It's now very right-wing. I wouldn't go near The Telegraph anymore. But that's what we used to get, that was our Sunday papers. And then sometimes we'd get a really sleazy tabloid, because it was just entertaining to read. And I came from a very left-wing family, so... The Tory graph, yes, definitely. Hey RJ, how are you doing? But yeah, ultimately, politically, my family would always be on the Guardian Observer side. Not so much now, actually. I don't think the Guardian is as left-wing as it used to be. It doesn't feel it to me. I've definitely read some things where I thought, why have you got that attitude? You used to be better. But yeah, we'd get the Tory graph. That's the best way of putting it. And then this relatively left-wing paper. My parents got the Sunday Times, Mail on Sunday, and the Daily Record. Oh, I know the Daily Record. Yeah. Used to know somebody who worked at the Daily Record, actually, a few years ago. Weirdly, they went on to work at the Daily Mail. Which I assume it was just because that was where the work was, because obviously going from the Daily Record to the Daily Mail was a bit of a weird choice. But you have to go where the work goes, I guess. Firstly, I have been in a position in the past where I did get asked to write about games for The Sun, aka the lying one, the one that made a complete horrific mess of how it reported Hillsborough, and I said no. And I would still say no, even though I'm in a position where I have less choice with where I'd work. I still would never work for The Sun. I'm a tofu-eating, Guardian-reading wokerati. I'm proud of it, Rib. I feel like that bot probably needs cutting down. I'll cut that down over the weekend. It's a little bit excessively big. We have ads coming up in a few minutes. When the ads kick in, I remember we've got summoning actually. That should be okay. But yeah, when the ads kick in, I will take a quick little break to eat a banana. We'll stick words on the stream. It's still wild to me that that's an actual quote uttered in Parliament. Always new depths. Yep, you can always be somehow surprised by how disappointing various governments are. Yeah, not to go too in depth. The British government is very good at surprising me in recent years. A little bit like the US government. Where you're just there going, really? Really? Yeah, it was nice and easy. Okay, where are we? Are we going all the way back? This is what happens when you skip steps on a speedrun guide. Somewhere's the speedrun guide going, well, you should have listened to me, shouldn't you? You can catch and take. Wait a minute, have I still got the horn? Ah, the horn goes away. Damn it. I did not know that. Never mind. My favourite pet to tame is when you get Stranglethorn Vale. There are some nice options for some named beasts. I can't remember. Yeah, it's usually the tiger I end up taming there. I kill the zebra along the way just for some easy skinning. I feel like such a monster saying that. He's just minding his own business. We already have a business where a zebra judged us earlier. You've just made it worse. I feel good about that. Look, it's a barcode horse. I still remember you, great supine protoplasmic invertebrate jellies. Where is that from, RJ? Ads are coming up in under a minute or so, depending on Twitch's mood. So I think we will just about get back to the crossroads in time. Right, just for timing the bot's turn. The bot has gone. The bot is very keen. But yeah, when ads kick in, we will take a 3-minute break. I'll stick words on stream on to entertain anyone who isn't stuck with ads. Did Boris Johnson say, oh god. After a while I lose track of everything Boris Johnson says because it's just... I don't think he has ever said anything I could ever agree with. And very rarely, once in a while, a Conservative will say something where I'll think, yeah, alright, I guess. Yeah, but never Boris Johnson. And when I say rarely, I mean really rarely, but there have been occasions. But never with Boris. I'm not getting political, no. Yeah. I think we can all unite around the idea that Boris Johnson is awful. But that shouldn't even be a question. I agree with that. I just think that combination of words was objectively... It is impressively... I'm surprised he was able to do that combination of words, to be honest. Manipulative and odious, yeah. Also was quite happy for an awful lot of people to die in the pandemic. What a moment for me to now go, anyway, let's load up words on the stream and I'll be right back. Imagine that. I'm there going, anyway, he's evil. But yes, I will be right back. We will get. I've had my banana. My banana had gone weirdly warm. I wasn't expecting that. It's not massively warm in this room, but banana had gone warm. I don't really recommend a kind of tepid banana.
What do you need?
So yeah, we're level 16. Got steady. How long have I played this character for? 10 hours. Yeah, it's not bad, guy. Let's buy some arrows. Unfortunately, this stream, last stream, what worked really well was I made sure I had a sandwich during one of my breaks. And unfortunately, I haven't got any bread. Well, I have got bread. I have this special bread that is called All the Trimmings, and it is basically... let's get flying before I ramble. It's got cranberries in it and sage and onion stuffing. Somebody's at the door again. And it's very nice. But you can't really make a sandwich out of it. That would be a bit weird. But yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I need to go AFK 2 minutes. No worries, Aura. Get your lunch. I will be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. It was a mix-up. A friend is meant to be coming round to buy my Xbox, and I said anytime after 2 p.m, and I think they misinterpreted it as anytime before 2 p.m. So here we are. Now, what in my life have I considered the temperature of a banana? Me neither, until that one. It was a weirdly tepid banana. But anyway, we're back on track, so sorry about that. What are we doing? We're turning in a quest I don't think I have done. But yeah, don't eat tepid bananas. That is my life advice for one stream. And Aurora, you've probably already gone, but I hope you're having a delicious lunch.
Yo!
Ooh, the arrow has mysteriously vanished. We have done something slightly wrong, but it will be fine. Probably. Why has that arrow vanished? Don't think... I remember I skipped that quest. Let's move on. That's probably tied to that one, so there we go. Don't eat tepid bananas, it's also good dating. Yep, yeah, I hear. Do we want any fish? No, skip that. Wait, 700 yards? Where are we going? Because we are down there. Oh, way down. Okay. That's okay. No, I think that's good life advice. I was just saying before the stream on WhatsApp to a friend about how, yeah, I should probably get back to dating, and I've continued the trend of it's the process. It's that thing where you want somebody, you want to be established to going, yeah, I like this person, I know what to expect from them. I don't like first dates. First dates are a pain. It takes so much energy, exactly. Once you get to the bit where you know them well, and it's all comfy and nice, that bit's good, but dating is energy and time and it kind of disrupts your peace, hopefully in a good way, but generally there's a bit of a bad way along the way. It's a lot of throwing yourself out there. Because I feel reasonably confident at the moment, but it's the effort, which I know is just me being lazy, really, but we all only have so much energy and time, and for constantly going, yeah, let's meet up at the Starbucks and we'll talk for 45 minutes and then go, yeah, you're okay. Because fortunately for me, I never had any truly bad first dates last time I went dating. I had a lot that were fine, just fine. And then it was just boring. And weirdly, boring is more energy draining. I mean, I say that. I'm guessing a terrible date would be incredibly draining on your energy. But what I mean is, boring is boring. But I work from home. I'm not going to meet many people. I could meet people at the gym. But having said that, I'm probably not at my gym. My gym is... No. If nothing else, my personal trainer very kindly tends to tell me which people to avoid at the gym. In a nice way, where he goes, oh, they're okay, but, their head isn't great, is how he puts it. I find we're trying to spot unbalanced hiring. Also the ones who are too intense. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's constantly having your wits about you. And the too intense ones, the ones that skip boundaries and things. Ooh, no. Like, I remember last time I was dating, I remember one guy was really insistent about how he wanted to take me to this theme park that no longer exists anywhere near me. It was about a 90-minute drive, and he was adamant that would be a great first date, and I was a bit, no, I'm fine to just meet up for a coffee, and he was adamant that wasn't good enough, and it was just a bit, we never met up for the coffee because he was overly pushy about wanting to go to this theme park an hour and a half away. The Blobby theme park. To be fair, I'd probably go to the Blobby theme park. How much you like your trainer now, after how nervous you were initially? Yeah, he's really good. I think part of it is I've realised he's a little bit blunt. And I actually prefer somebody that's quite blunt. But obviously, if you're first of all dealing with somebody in text form or whatever, blunt can be a bit, you're not quite sure how to read it. And now I've figured out he's just quite blunt, but he's well, he's not always blunt. He's blunt about certain things. But he definitely cares, which is the important thing, and he listens. So, yeah, we probably both worked out where my limits are without him. Oddly, this is starting to sound like dating, but isn't. But, he's able to think, yeah, go on, you can do a bit more. Without being obnoxious about it. So, yeah, he's a good guy. Do we need to collect those feathers, or is that for a different quest? Oh, wait, we probably do the feathers. Okay, let's go. It was doubting the guide. Hey, Ardek, how are you doing? I am, thank you. Yeah, it was a weird health flare yesterday where my side was really painful. And, yeah, heat helped and lying down. And to be honest, I fell asleep for about 2 hours late yesterday afternoon. And then I slept for about another 9 hours overnight. But it seems to... I went to the gym this morning and it didn't get any worse. So I think I'm over the worst of it. Whatever happened has gone. Wait, why isn't fishing working? Hold on, let's get to safety. I will see what is going on with fishing and we will redeem... Aussie's fishing. One of the personal trainers at my gym is a bit of a creep, trying to help women who weren't asking for assistance. Yeah, there's a couple of those at my gym. Yeah. Which I'm pleased to say, my trainer is there going, keep away from him. It does seem to be a market where those people exist. Which is not right. Hold on, let's get a fish. So pleased with how you're getting on, what you're achieving. Yeah, it's going really well. It's a nice... What did you get, Ozzy? Should now be working, hopefully. Did you get a tyre? Okay, well, congratulations on your tyre. I'm sorry that the lake is covered in not good stuff. But yeah, thank you, Bardic. Yeah, it was... I'm lucky that lately the flares don't kick in very often, but when they do, they are a bit debilitating. I mean, we seem to hit late in the day. Ooh, can you... Pet, can you do your bit? You're not doing your...
Damn it! He got me!
I blame a pet. I deserve better from a pet. Yeah, 32 kilo tyre. I should have been worth more than 11 gold. When I have to buy new tyres for my car, they are not that cheap. We're going the wrong way. Dummy. There we go. But yeah, the gym has definitely improved my life. And I'm certainly hoping to keep him on as a personal trainer for a while. It's a bit of an expense, but it seems to be doing me wonders, mentally as well as physically. And I suppose, admittedly, when I used to have a therapist, he cost less than a therapist, so... And I will be back Sunday for the gym. That will be leg day. Legs definitely again better than upper body, so it works well to do leg day on my own. Yeah, I hope everyone else is having a nice Thursday. Yeah, mine's been okay. It's been... I have to admit, despite what I literally just said, it was a bit of effort to go to the gym this morning. I've had a few early mornings every week. Every day this week. And today I was pleased that tomorrow I don't have to get up early. Because today it was, okay, this is effort, it's dark. Although there wasn't any ice. Last couple of days, Tuesday and Wednesday, I had to de-ice the car. And that ain't fun. Okay, Pet, I need you to do better this time. I don't know what was going on with your aggro keeping, but you were not doing a good job there. Okay, well, I suppose, right, he is level 18, so he is 2 levels above us, but you still could have done better. I'm a little bit disappointed in you, little raptor. Let's try a little bit more carefully this time. Falling off a gym so horribly after not getting into brigade. I really need to start up. I think that was very understandable, Ozzy, because you had a goal in mind, and then sadly didn't quite get there. So it makes sense that, yeah, you probably lost a little bit of enthusiasm. You get to reapply to the brigade soon though, don't you? I think I remember you saying you did. So that might help a bit. No worries, Rachie. Enjoy the lurk. I never have to defrost my bike. Yeah, that is the advantage of a bike. Sadly, where I live is very bicycle unfriendly. Oh, I didn't realise you were going to attack. Sorry, not bad. Yeah, I would like, if I could ride a bike to the gym, I would. But I'd probably die. Well, I probably wouldn't die, but it would not be a pleasant... It'd be stressful. We'll go stressful. I do. Oh, that's good. Well, hopefully you can pick up the enthusiasm for the gym when it gets nearer to that time. But I think there's a very healthy reaction, because you were going to the gym with a specific aim in mind. Rather than in my case, I'm just going to I haven't got a specific goal. I would just like to get stronger one day. I could probably do a specific goal at some point, but on the other hand, when I hit it, I might just end up not doing it. So, going to the gym anymore. So, pros and cons. Like, back in the days when I was running a lot, I told myself I wanted to be able to run 10k, worked really hard to get to that point, ran 10k, and then barely ran again. And every once in a while I'll go for a run, but not a lot. So... Excuse me? Stronger one day? You're stronger now. Calling you out slightly. Stronger, yeah, but I'm not strong. I'm definitely stronger than I was, because the weights are going up. So, yeah, I'm getting there. My legs are definitely a lot stronger. Very happy with my legs. They even look better in shape and stuff, and yeah, my legs are my highlight. Is this going to pull all of them? Because if it does, we're gonna pull 2. Maybe we'll be okay. That's fair. I'm being wrong. No, I think it is a valid thing. Because yeah, but it's exactly what I would say to someone else. Like, you're already strong. Now I want to get stronger. Oh no, my pet needs feeding. This probably isn't going to go well then. Really need a pet on form. Let's try healing. I mean, I'm good on mana. Don't think... maybe. Okay. But yeah, I suppose I have little goals. I want to be able to deadlift my own body weight. That's not too far off. I'm about 10 kilos off of doing that. Okay, I'm surprised that worked. I want to be able to leg press double my body weight. That's definitely not far off, because that's about 10 kilos off. But the 10 kilos for leg press is very different from the 10 kilos of deadlifting. I reckon I'll probably hit double my body weight leg press in before Christmas. But deadlift, maybe? I don't know. It's hard. It could happen. I mean, I don't know really after. It's all incremental increases, really. Leg press, I'm there. Deadlift, body weight, I'm miles away. Deadlifts are hard. I'm not surprised. Deadlifts are exhausting. For one thing, these days, not much gets me out of breath because I'm fitter than I used to be. Deadlifts, I'm out of breath after I do deadlifts. And it's weird because I'm used to being kind of out of breath if you're doing cardio or something, but instead a deadlift will make me out of breath. I'm heavy. Fair enough. No, I'm sure you are not. It's probably like me saying I'm weak. I bet you are not as heavy as you think you are. But ultimately, it's all down to how you feel, isn't it? But yeah, I think I'm deadlifting. I think it's 55 kilos at the moment. So not too far off my body weight. Deadlift was definitely the hardest and scariest for me to train. Injure myself multiple times doing it. Yeah, it's easily done. Trying to make sure that you don't bend your back badly. But I do like deadlifts. Problem I have is I can't really train deadlifts when my personal trainer's not there because I am awful at loading up the bars. Weirdly, that feels like more of a workout to me than the actual deadlift. By the time I've set everything up, I'm there thinking, what, now I have to lift all this? Ugh. I haven't done that in a while though, so maybe it'll be easier. Because it used to be when I lifted all the plates for the leg press, that was hard too. Because I'd load up 4 25 kilo plates, and that would feel like a massive workout. And then I do the leg press. But lately, it's felt a little bit better lifting the 25 plate. Weight-wise, I'm heavy. It's just my build. I can't lose much. Maybe 5 kilos. Yeah, but yeah, it's good to know your build, I think. Because ultimately, we've all got different things to work with. I'm going to set up on the lowest rung on my rack. I'm doing it not on a rack. I can't think of a term, but yeah, just I'm loading up a trap bar and doing it that way. Ooh, wait, don't die. I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. Dead. This is not hardcore. Not that I would be taking those risks now. Wait. This way? That way. Yeah, so if I'm doing it with a trap bar, you have to kind of... For one thing, I have to pull out the trap bar out of the container, which last time round, it got stuck, and then it was... I didn't squat correctly just to lift out the bar. And then I felt there going, oh, you know, somebody gave me a hand because I thought it was stuck, and it wasn't. I was just being kind of useless. But it was probably about 6 weeks ago. So in theory, it will feel easier. My favourite machine, which I never get to use because it's literally everyone else's favourite, is the Smith machine. Because that's nice to set up and it feels nice and smooth to use. And literally every single other person at the gym is rushing to use the Smith machine. Funny enough, on Sunday when I went to do leg day, nobody was using the Smith machine. And for a brief moment, I was looking at it thinking, I could use it. I could go use that. And then I realised there wasn't really anything that wasn't part of my plan. And then within about 5 minutes, it was gone. I swear every gym they call it different in something different in every gym though. Smith machine is an incredible tool for squat technique. Yeah, that's what I nearly used it for with leg day. And I probably should have. And I think it was just the alarm of, wait a minute, it's actually free. And also, if nobody's using, whoever is using it, everyone is basically half watching because they're going, you're going to stop using that soon. So it's a weird, low-key pressure to it. But I think next day, on Sunday, if it's free again, I might do it. Because I'm doing squats anyway, so it might make a nice change. I only need one more feather. I didn't realise how well I was doing. I don't think the pet's dead. I think it's just me in a year. So we do still need to go. We need to get some stolen silver. Oh, somebody's already there. Okay, well they're killing everything I would like to kill, but on the plus side, we could get stolen silver. Oh, they're level 20. We might be a little bit low level for this area then. Oh, that's good then. They can have all the kills. I think they might have swamped themselves with a lot of kills because they thought I was going to get them all, and you think, I just wanted one. To be honest, I just wanted the stolen silver. It's your problem. What, my sun scale feather? And then we're getting the hell out of it. But yeah, it's interesting how the gym seems to have different names for different machines, and we need the aggro, we need the aggro. Oh, thank you, you got the aggro. It does feel hard. When I've tried to track things, you have to try and work out what it could actually be called elsewhere. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Cool. And I don't know what the point of that ramble is, but I do wish there was a bit of continuity to it. I bought into the never go near the Smith machine weirdness from old school people when I was younger. I've heard about that. Yeah, where isn't it sort of some people see it as almost cheating and a bit, oh, it's doing some of the work for you, and you think, kind of, but you're still getting the same results. So confusing, the names of it. Yeah, like row machines, as in, first of all, there's rowing machines. That's a whole different thing. But then it feels like there's a lot of different row machines, and things like one of the machines at my gym, it's called a pulley, but it's really a row machine. And yeah, a bit of consistency would not go amiss. We're going to test for dried seeds. Okay. Oh, we need to kill some of these along the way, but this is that nerve-wracking bit you get where you're at the limit here, but you're a little bit low level for what you're ideally doing. Appropriately, like if you're lifting a little bit too heavy at the gym, but it's working, but you also know you probably need to go down a little bit. It's ego lifting, World of Warcraft style. Same people who say the bar should go straight up and down on a good squat, so logically the Smith machine is perfect for training. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're squatting anyway, my thinking of the Smith machine is it means you don't have to worry about what your arms are doing. I mean, obviously your arms are holding the bar, but you can work on getting your form right, so you're not damaging your back. Because it feels like the main rule of thumb with everything at the gym is don't wreck your back. Because if you wreck your back, you're done. It's so difficult to undo damage to your back. And I even say that as somebody with slightly dodgy knees, but the horror stories you hear of people that wreck their backs. No. my back yesterday. It was half kneeling shoulder presses after a lot of other top heavy stuff. I mean, if that's the other thing, it's so easy to rick your back. Muscular nothing. That's important. And I try to be as aware of it as possible. I'm trying to sit better too, because weirdly I think I'm better at paying attention at the gym, and then I'll be at home and I'll be there leaning forward like this, or I don't know, sitting awkwardly and not looking after my back. Oh wait, no, there's another. Oh, this isn't going to go well. I just want to get this mushroom. It's dead. Well, I'm going to keep running. But oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not good at looking after my back. I mean, I am at the gym. Don't get me wrong. I'm good at it at the gym. I mean, in life, I push it a bit. I don't sit like I should. Because I've had a bit of a dodgy knee since long before going to the gym. And I think it's because I keep sitting with my leg underneath me when I'm sitting. Always round your back and jerk it up as quickly as possible during the deadlift. There we go. Everyone, don't listen to RJ. But he's got very wise advice. I try to remember to sit at the computer like I'm on a date. That's a good approach, actually. Yeah, I'm trying. Today it's actually not too hard to sit properly at my desk, which is probably because my body is a bit tired. But sometimes I just want to put my leg under me. I think I need somewhere to put my legs. I know that sounds weird, but I'm trying to work out if I need, I don't know, a reclining bit or something, just something to rest my legs on rather than just ground. But I haven't really got space at the moment, so... Where's my body? Give me my body back. And a mushroom, please. Oh, they're hanging around. Who would have thought turtles would be so vicious? I mean, I'm not doing anything to them. I'm just taking a mushroom. Oh, he is definitely down. Okay. Ooh, we got a bag. Do we need a... Yeah, we just about. Pet, where you at? Go on, little raptor. I should really name you. You were going to be a temporary pet, and now you're part of our lives. Remember the specific oasis as a grind spot for stuff? Yeah, I mean it's very luscious. There's always something you can kill. But on the other hand, there is always something that wants to kill you. My skinning isn't quite up to scratch. I did work a little bit on it I worked a little bit to increase skinning off stream, but obviously not quite as much as I could have. No, don't destroy the feed. I'll give you a haunch of meat instead. Okay, so we're after the centaurs now. Don't mind avoiding the turtles. I mean, I like the turtles. I don't really want them to die. That's my excuse. I also don't want to die. And thanks again everyone for sticking with me while I had to quickly package up an Xbox. get out of this landscape. Ooh, there's one. Let's go get him. Yeah, it's definitely a good grinding spot, isn't it? There's a lot going on. Oh, he is going to have a pet, like me. So what are you all playing at the moment, chat? Are you playing anything good, or are you just staring into space? Because staring into space is very underrated, and is basically my key plan for tomorrow. Hunter is the only class I didn't touch in Classic, and feeding your pet seems like such a chore. Yeah. Pets later on are way easier. In Classic, they need quite a lot of maintenance. They need feeding, you have to go do beast training to get their skills up to scratch. They're much more Tamagotchi-ish. Later on, I mean, particularly retail now makes it very easy. But there's a nice sweet spot in between where they were easier to maintain. And ultimately, you want to find the best food for them. Because that helps quite a lot. If it's leveled up, we might be able to do beast training. No, and we've done everything. So, yeah. But I do like having my hunter. He's just a little bit high maintenance. Still No Man's Sky. I made it to a second galaxy, upgrading my freighter and I'll probably put it down. Ah, sounds good. The things you say about No Man's Sky, I do want to try it again at some point. I'm just chilling and listening while I rest my eyes a bit longer. The holiday here, so no work. Thanksgiving, right? I always love the idea of Thanksgiving. Just to use the cliche, I like the idea of having a holiday where people talk about what they're thankful for. Obviously, I know enough about the history to know there's some reason that Thanksgiving isn't so positive. And as a Brit, I know all about doing terrible things to take over land. But in the modern sense, I like the idea of giving thanks for things. I've been playing News Tower since it left early access. I really like News Tower. I've been playing that a lot off stream. It is scratching that itch nicely. Also, the thing I like with Thanksgiving is the idea that, to me, on a surface level, it looks like Christmas, but without the capitalism part. Yeah, I assume there are definitely no gifts and things. It's just spending time with loved ones. Although, having said that, I'm sure loads of people get stuck with relatives that they would rather not be spending time with. But I'm going for the idealistic image, because I'm British and I don't know what it's like, really. The holiday as it is now, better than the history it led. Yeah, that would be my take, yeah. So, let's get rid of that so it gives us a nice little arrow, because he said summon Verog, so we presumably have killed enough to summon the big guy, unless he's already dead. He's already dead. Probably thanks to that priest. Pesky priest. He'll respawn at some point. We still got some braces to get anyway. Got distracted because a friend just texted me where I was discussing how, oh, maybe I should try dating again, and then said, oh, but what's the point because it's only a month before Christmas. And then she was there going, isn't it the peak time of year for people to date? And I thought, I don't know. And she doesn't know. She's married. Are you speaking ill of priests? I'm not happy. I am speaking ill of priests. A priest is in my way. At least he's not doing anything evil. Well, actually, he's the Horde. He probably is kind of doing something a little bit evil. You might find a lot of turkeys. Yeah, I don't know. Or is it Christmas films that are making us think this time of year is the peak time of year to go dating because we all have lovely trips in snowy lands when in reality where I live it will rain. But I suppose on the other hand, January you get all the people aren't really fully invested, but they just did it as a New Year's resolution. Funny enough, that also applies to the gym. After Christmas is the peak time. So many Yeah, the people that go, I didn't like how this Christmas went. I want a better one. Not with you. Whatever, heals to full health. Yeah, I have tried playing a priest because I like the idea of basically being that level of self-sufficient. Also appropriately somewhat overlap to dating there. There you go. WoW is like dating if you look at the classes. Kind of. With a bit of a stretch. But yeah, my problem is I keep leaving it. I was the person after TwitchCon EU that went, oh, when I come back, I'm going to start dating again. And that was June. I'm going to buy Nano Neighbours as a silly wee desktop idle game. Ooh, I don't know that one. I like idle games though. Last Christmas actually, I got really into Rusty's Retirement. I was constantly... Are you going to go after that? Yeah, okay. I was constantly going back to my PC just to check on how Rusty's Island was going. No, Rusty's Island? Rusty's Retirement was going. Yeah, sure. Hold on. I'll permit you. Here you go. Actually, I can have a look. Let's have a look. Ooh, a cozy online incremental idle game you can play with your friends at the bottom of the screen. Ooh, and it's only £4.01 at the moment. That's a very specific sum, isn't it? £4.01. Ooh, that looks cute. I might get that too. I like an idle game. You get to feel like you're playing a game when you're working. Or in my case, trying to find work. Yeah, it's a good price. I say that I wasn't going to buy any games this side of Christmas. But I've just sold my Xbox. And I'm going to sell an iPad at some point. Yeah, it might be okay too. £4 compared to the price of an Xbox? Maybe. You can get it in another idle game. Ooh, wait, what was the deal? It was £6.66 for Rapuka's Island, Idle Island. That's cute. We're never gonna get Varrock, are we? I mean, we are, but not right now. There's too much going on. Too much competition. As you should, Lou. I might give in and buy some stuff. Yeah, they're killing everyone in sight. Pesky priest, this is your fault, RJ. The priest apologist. gonna head over here. I'm just gonna kill things. Okay, we'll kill 2 things. I forgot. Spectacle was and better. I can't but notice that priests are asserting dominant. They are. I'm not a fan. Oh, there's more now. Oh, there's another hunter. See, as a hunter, am I okay to go, hunters suck, they get him away? Because they do. And as a shaman. Oh, you can tell it is lunchtime. Tiny pasture, you have a bunch of animals living at the bottom of your screen. Ooh, that sounds cute. How many games can you fit on the bottom of your screen? Yeah, I think we will focus on the braces. I think Mirog's gonna have to wait. I mean, we could group up, but we're dealing with a whole load of classes that are fine soloing, so... And to be honest, I'm an antisocial wower. Oh, and I'll go do the nests. We'll use the time well. Good job, Raptor. You killed a little bit faster than I planned. I was still having a drink. Every time the Twitch dashboard keeps distracting me because it's basically telling me you gifted 3 gift subs on this channel. You're only a few badges, a few subs away from a badge upgrade, and I'm there going, it's my channel. Leave me alone. I suppose there is a discount on gift subs at the moment, but if only it was for individual gift subs. Got away to this nest, which funny enough is surrounded by raptors that want to look after their eggs.
New donation from Jardic.
Ooh, thank you for the donation, Bardic. I'm assuming it's Bardic or Jardic. Thank you for whoever it is. Thank you, Jardic. But I suspect it is Bardic.
Thank you, Wenboy, for gifting subs to Sloth TV.
Blue on point.
That one. Oh, Lou! Thank you! Thank you for the gift subs! That's very kind of you! And Bardic got a gift sub! Perfect. Thank you so much. You are still Jardic on the... I kind of read through the signs there. Oh yeah, I forgot the... Oh, okay, there's a lot going on. Right, the fishing... Oh, pet's dead. The fishing kicks in for gift subs even though it is disabled. We don't know why. I don't know why. And there is a golden kappa train. Which means, I say that, I think the golden kappa train, you get the golden kappa. Thank you, Lou. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Thank you for the gift subs to Astro Sloth, Spoofy, Captain Maths, Bardic, and Treacle. We definitely have a bunch of regulars in there, so thank you so much. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to feed the pet. And thank you so much, Bardic, too. That's really kind of you. But yeah, we have a golden kappa train that does... I can't remember how they work. You will get the golden kappa, Lou, after the hype train starts. Anyone else, if you gift a sub or give any bits or... I think, is it any bits? I think it is any bits. Or 1 sub or more, you will get the golden kappa for 24 hours. And you can boast to everyone else you know you've got a golden kappa for 24 hours. Or you can do what I do when I get involved and completely forget you have a golden kappa. So thank you, Lou. We are working our way through the fishing. I don't know why it does that. I unticked the box and it didn't start doing it until recently. It just does. But thank you so much, Lou. It's really kind of you. Hey, Captain Maps, it does it automatically when you get a gift sub. So enjoy the gift sub, enjoy the ad-free viewing and a selection of sub emotes, and you get a random fishing. I don't know why. I tried disabling it, it didn't want to. Thank you all so much. That was a lot for my tiny brain to handle, and even my watch has pinged. Not for that direct reason. I think the watch just wanted to get involved. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Oh, well, that's handy. That warrior has just gone full warrior and has done all the hard work. Let's go see if Berog is in a position for us to kill. That sounds mean. Why if he's just having his lunch? Wait, I shouldn't say the word lunch. Nano neighbours and tiny pasture. Nice. I'm gonna, thanks to Bardic, I'm gonna buy nano neighbours after this. So, thank you, Bardic. And trying to keep a right. We have ads in under 2 minutes. I will take a quick break when that happens. And the golden cap train lasts for another 1 minute. So, in unlikely case it goes on, I won't take a break. But yes, and Lou will get her her golden kappa. See, I need a break for the words. Can't do words. Words are hard. Yeah, that rock's not up. I think the problem is too many people are after him. Okay, they're literally just sitting and waiting. They are hard, yes. Very. Strong preference for numbers. Well, of course. You are the captain of the numbers. That makes perfect sense. Well, thank you very much, Lou. You should have a golden kappa now. I really hope you do. Otherwise, I've got the golden kappa. I didn't even do anything. I was just sitting here. Theoretically entertaining. Yay! Oh, and you got a new emote too. Excellent. Thank you so much, Lou. It's really kind of you. Sometimes when the TTS goes crazy for Hype Train or gift subs, I want to change it, and then in a weird sort of way, I quite like how unhinged it sounds because it's just complete chaos. And that's probably how it should be, really. Okay, we have ads starting momentarily. I think a fair few of you aren't going to have to worry about ads now. I'm going to take a quick little break, and I shall stick words on stream. We'll be back in 3 minutes. And yeah. Weird. Catching up on many notifications. Okay. Be right back. we're back. You all did good there. Well done. I didn't catch any of it. I wasn't paying attention. I was catching up on many notifications. So again, thank you, Lou, for the gift subs. And thank you, Bardic, for the very kind tip. You are both wonderful people. I mean, you're all wonderful people if you're here, but yes. And hey, Free Cat Dude, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're not going to get anywhere with Verog here. Not with that one just literally standing there. I think you have to make them spawn. So, here's on a highly populated server or fresh launch, your best option is camping his spawn. Oh, they've been reading the guide. Fair point. He has a chance of spawning every time. So basically, I'm doing my killing, and it might earn the chance. But we need to do the killing, so... Doing well, I hope you are too. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Yeah. I can feel doing stuff is giving me a nice amount of energy. And tomorrow I haven't got any plans, which is a little bit of a novelty. One thing I'm going to get sorted out tomorrow, in time for Saturday stream, is I'm going to get the chat overlay chat overlay fixed. Because as a few of you know, we had a chat overlay for a little bit, and then it kept jamming. I don't really know why it was jamming, but we're going to try a different method. And then hopefully we'll come back to the chat overlay, because I quite liked how it looked. They are really camping that spot. I think what we'll probably do once I get all the bracers, unless we get super lucky, is... dude, can you... There we go. Probably come back. Oh, we're going to die, aren't we? That was the opposite of streamer's luck. That was me getting distracted. That's what we're going to go with. But yeah, do we need... No, it's a separate quest just for Verog. To be honest, I might end up just skipping that. Oh, that's such a cute ghost. And it's also me. I'm being a little bit loose with the dying. Because if any of you have watched Simcopter, even when he was playing Classic, he played it a little bit like Hardcore, where he was trying very hard to not die. And he was a lot smarter than me with how he did it. I'm a little bit fast and loose about it. If we die, we die. It happens. Talk to the beaten corpse. I think we might be moving on to a somewhat bleak quest next, chat. But yeah, the punishment for dying isn't the worst. It's just a little bit of time, really. So we'll get the other bracer. And then... get out of it. I'm not a huge fan of this area. It's not just the fact it's busy. It's just a little bit... That was nice. It's very cluttered. It's hard to see around you. Mancrick, what the fuck? Mancrick, I misread as what the fuck, but in a way I'm there going, what did you do to your wife? It wasn't you that did it, right? There you go, we should have a bracer here. I think with the amount of quests I've got to hand in, I reckon we're going to hit 17 before the end of the stream. That is my hope. Ooh, we have a sword we can sell. I remember this being a meme. See, I wasn't into the meme culture in the early days of WoW. I missed out on so much. Probably because I was too busy playing WoW. Okay, let's go find my body. An unpleasant job, but somebody's got to do it. We will leave Virog for another day, or when I can't be bothered. Where Munkruk Waff? Gotcha. And to think we all now criticise for 6-7 bunch. One story I only recently realised, the UK Prime Minister got into trouble because he was doing a tour of some school, and because he was trying to be cool, because you know what politicians are like, he was trying to ingratiate himself with the kids by being all 6-7, 6-7, and it turned out the school had banned them from saying 6-7, and then of course this adult had come along and was encouraging him to say 6-7, and so he didn't really get into trouble, but it was not awkward. He managed to make a mess of the press trip. Which is quite a typical thing for a politician trying to look all cool amongst the primary school kids. Oh, is the body? Oh, the body's surrounded by raptors. That can't be good. Guess it was pre-add-ons. My Barons is huge. He just had to ask the question, where is Monkirk's wolf? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, I remember I used to have to Google so many things, and sometimes you just wouldn't have a solution. Not like these days where it's just add-ons will tell you what to do, and yeah, you can Google, oh, there she is. Turn the body over and see the marks from blades and spells upon the deceased orc. Her armour all but destroyed, her hair matted to her face. Based on Mankrok's description of her, there's no doubt in your mind that this was his wolf. You'll be upset by the news, but you're sure he should know the truth. Done in typical WoW style of just going, yep, she's dead, moving on. Shame about the dying thing, yeah. Pet, what would you like? What do you mean? Somebody has been doing similar things to us by the looks of things. So is point 150 the one where it's sending us to the camp? Because I would quite like to go to the camp. Because if I remember rightly, there'll be a flight path. That'll be useful. If I remember rightly too, this is the path of doom in hardcore. Because often you get a bunch of Alliance guards patrolling this area. And they're much higher level than you, and you die. Might be further south actually, but wherever it is, I just remember getting caught out a few times, and it's really annoying. Feels like a somewhat unfair death in hardcore. Because some deaths you're able to go, yeah, screwed up. Not bad. So we're okay, well everything just vanished. Okay, well we'll just do what you say, guide. Yes. Set your half. I don't know if I want to set my half stone. I'm gonna ignore that. You can't tell me what to do, guide, unless I want you to. I'm having a day. I just spilled Diet Coke on my carpet. Cleaned up now. Oh, I'm so bad. Yeah. You are having a bad day. Well, one of those low-key irritating days. I hope you got it cleaned up okay. I managed last week, I had some chocolate chip brioche swirls. And I dropped one chocolate chip on my carpet, my white carpet, and I couldn't see where it was, and without thinking, I rolled my chair back, and then the chocolate chip got stuck to the wheel, and now I've got 3 different points on the floor that chocolate has been ground into by the chair. So I've got to clean that up. I know how to. I know a bit of bicarb of soda, and some water, and you can. I've done it before. It'll be okay. I haven't done it yet because I haven't got any bicarbonate of soda. But it was just the stupidity of the situation. Also, I think basically it got caught on the wheel, got 2 bits, and then I moved a chair to try and look around to see what was going on, and then of course it got the 3rd bit, and then I went, oh yeah. So yeah, I got to do that. The room and the hole kind of needs tidying up a bit. It's okay. I feel like I've let it into a bit of disrepair lately, so I could give him a carpet a good clean. Vanish spray works for cat-related carpet cleaning too. I should try the Vanish spray. We used to have a different spray for Sam the cat, and then admittedly the smell has always been linked in my head to cat sick, and I don't really want that smell. I don't want the connection in my head. Actually no, let's sell some stuff first. But if I got a different spray, that'd probably be quite nice. It's weird how one smell can be forever linked with something a bit horrific. Because Sam was quite good at just throwing up. Just going, I don't like that food, I'm just going to vomit now. Honey Chip Smear has a ring to it. Different brand, different try. Yeah, I should try that. I can't remember, it was some German make that I used to use. I will be going for a walk after the stream. That sounded very dramatic. But what I mean is I always go for a walk after the stream, so I might pop in Sainsbury's and get someone. And get the vacuum cleaner out. I definitely need to do that. Like I said, I've fallen behind on everything. Oh wait, that's a time limit quest. We'll come back to you. We're gonna get to 17. 17 is what I want. Which is almost very 6-7-ish, but 17. Hey, we got to 17. Delete any leftover. We do have some leftovers. Cool. Hey. Yeah, again, 2 levels in one stream. Lately, it has been 2 levels at a time. That's definitely going to change at the higher levels. But 2 is a good point at this point. Porta Cadra. Yeah, we'll see what you're doing. Guide, we can't turn in Varog. I got news for you, Guide. I got lazy. Guide, you're gonna have to get used to this. I do get lazy.
Strength for the Horde.
We'll head that way. I'll hand this lot in. Saturday stream. I haven't decided what we're going to stream Saturday. We might do a bit of strategy. I'm really enjoying my WoW kick. It's been good fun. It's nice and relaxing. To be blunt, when I'm streaming it, it doesn't feel like effort to stream it. Because there have been games that I've really enjoyed streaming, but have been kind of more effort, rather than this feels like nice background material for everyone, really. Like a palate cleanser for the soul. If we could have a surname, we could be Chipsmere. We just have to be Chipsmere in our heads. Yeah, thank you, 3Cat. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to those that celebrate it. I know Bardic was lurking and is enjoying their day off. And I was saying earlier, I like the idea of Thanksgiving. No, if you take out the historical stuff's bad. But what I mean is the idealistic idea I have from the people I know, where it's, you give thanks for things, you have a really nice dinner, Those are two of my favourite things, being grateful towards good people and eating well. Years ago, I did have a go at making a Thanksgiving dinner, but I think the recipes I got from the friends at the time, they were not the best. I was not a fan. Ooh, oh, look at that upgrade. I know we don't tend to do a lot of melee combat, but that is a big upgrade. From 2.0 damage per second to 7.1. That's going to make a difference. But yeah, Verog, I think we're going to skip Verog, to be honest. With that amount of camping and stuff, I can't be bothered. There will be other ways to get the quest. No, not the quest for XP. Wow, that speed ram. Where do all these quests get handed in, man? Ratchet, mostly. A little bit in Ashenvale. We don't want to go Ashenvale yet. I'm a little bit low leveled. People sharing a big meal and treating each other. Yeah, it's a nice idea. Yeah. I mean, in the UK, we have Christmas. But then Christmas is very stuff dependent. And the bit of Christmas I like these days, maybe showing my age, just the nice bit where you unwind, you have good food. Granted, I've got a very small family, so I spend it with my mum, but that's nice. It's nice to just relax and kind of, yeah, take stock in a good way. Could go that way too. Okay, we might do a little bit of scouting around. And then it will put us in a good position for Saturday. But yeah, on that note, I don't know what I'm cooking later. I've been very lucky. I went out for lunch 2 days in a row. Yesterday I had tikka chicken loaded fries with some tempura battered broccoli. Not together. I mean, I ordered a main and then got a side of a tempura broccoli.
Van_Brock has raided over with 1 viewers.
Hey,
Give
raiders.
them a warm welcome.
Welcome in. Welcome in, Van Brack. How you doing? What were you playing? Get a little shout out for you. You were playing World of Warcraft 2. What have you been playing? Been playing Classic or Retail? Ah, you're playing Classic too. What class and race? Tell me everything. Welcome in. Everyone, drop Van Brack a follow. I just had a large American cheeseburger to celebrate. I like your thinking. But I've had lunch out twice, so I better not do that. I do need to cook something. I don't know what yet. Just got back into it, getting ready for Burning Crusade. Started a druid. Nice. I am playing a... RJ will be along to go, not an orc, a troll hunter. Because I've always been Alliance for years upon years of playing WoW. So I thought I'd see what it's like to be a Horde character more so. I'm only level 14 as of now. There you go, not too far off me then, because I'm 17. But yeah, welcome in. If you don't already know me, I'm a helicopter. Generally a variety streamer, but lately been on a bit of a WoW kick because I've been playing WoW since it came out. Past 21 years of WoW. And yeah, play a little bit of everything. Play UK hours usually. UK mornings, Monday, Thursday and Saturday typically. Not an orc. Yeah, I keep forgetting that, RJ. I don't know why. It's now got stuck in my head. I'm just forever not an orc, not an orc. Same. When I played with some friends in retail last year, we were Horde, but the years I was Alliance, so I went back to... Yeah, it's nice to mix it up a bit. I mean, I say mix it up. I've always been a Night Elf hunter. And when I went Horde, I thought, I still want to be a hunter. Because I know what to expect of being a hunter. I think that might be a dungeon quest. We're not really doing dungeons. We might at a later point, but not yet. So I'll drop that. But yeah, it's nice seeing all the different scenery. Because I know these areas a little bit, but in particular I'm looking forward to later on. No worries, Van Brack. If you need to go get some food, get some sleep, do whatever you need to do after your stream, do go do that. And it's lovely to meet you. I wanted to raid in someone else playing Classic. Yeah, it's really good. It's good to see other people play Classic. Do another shout out for you, and I will also drop you a follow. Let's get commands. We haven't got any mods around at the moment, I don't think. But yeah, it's good to meet you, Van Breck. Thank you so much for raiding in. Yeah, and hopefully see you soon. But yeah, have fun with your post-stream stuff.
With Vinted's new electronics category,
I know
you can
generally,
save
let's get
again
all
and again.
that set up. Generally after stream. No worries, Aurora, that's fine. I thought you were getting lunch, that's fine. I'm going to hang out for a little while. Thanks, no worries. Thank you for hanging out. What was I saying? Yeah, usually after my stream, I tend to go for a walk. It's nice to kind of get away from the screen for a little bit. What did you get for lunch, Aurora? Did you get anything good? Because I'm now living through everyone's lunches. Because I need to work out what to have for lunch. I don't know. Yeah, I have 2 days off of cooking and it's like I've forgotten food. Let's go do these quests. I can feel the guide probably going, you're not doing what I'm saying. But it feels like a nice use of time. We're not in a rush. So we'll go get this lot. And then probably fly that way. I had some burgers, nice. There you go. That's Thanksgiving style. You have burgers. 7:30 AM for me. I'm going to hang out about 20-30 minutes, then start breakfast and wake up a little while. That sounds like a nice start to your day. But yeah, I hope you got a good day ahead of you. We're going to collect up some quests for a little bit, and I don't think we're going to get in a good position ready for Saturday's stream. Hand this lot in. And then head south. We're good. Yeah, we've got a nice bunch of quite simple quests to do later. Thank you for a follow. We have anonymous follows, so I appreciate it. I say we have anonymous follows. We also have a wave of Santa Claus guinea pig emotes to greet the person, but we don't put a name on it. So thank you. Because I am a serial lurker, so we try and keep the followers anonymous, because that's yeah. It's always that awkward thing when you're there going, I'm lurking. Oh, but wave of dancing guinea pigs. Or dancing mouse, in fact. Mouse for guinea pig, just to confuse everyone. Mouse, who I recently discovered is not a morning guinea pig, because I keep getting up at 7 AM to do things, and it's dark here. And I go to feed them, and Bear is all eagerly going, you got food, you got food. Hey, it's morning, have you got food? And Mouse is half asleep in her little snug, looking at me like she's going, you got food? Yeah, you got food? And then I go out for a walk, I come back a bit later and it's daylight by that point, and Mouse is there going, have you got food? It's breakfast time. Where were you? I mean, I saw you when it was dark, but that wasn't morning. Yeah, she's not a morning guinea pig. It hadn't really occurred to me. I mean, I've had guinea pigs for years, but I think maybe they were always morning guinea pigs. And it hadn't occurred to me until Mouse that, no, they're like people. Some are morning guinea pigs, some are not. She gets very lively in the evening instead. So, no, Bear gets quite sleepy in the evenings, and I think now I understand why, because Bear's a morning guinea pig, so I think by about sort of 9-10 PM at night, she's done. But that's when Mouse wakes up. I don't know what it's like for them to live together. I mean, they adore each other. But there must be moments. There must be moments of, will you please go to sleep? No, I'm all hyper. That's what my house is like. Mine is a little bit. I mean, I'm a morning person, not by choice. I don't know what happened, but as soon as I got the Crohn's diagnosis and got put on medication for it, I have become a morning person. And in part, it's because my energy is at its best first thing in the morning, and then as it goes along, I get more and more tired. Or things like, as yesterday demonstrated, I seem to get flares in the evening if I'm going to get a flare. But in contrast, my mum, who also has Crohn's, she's not a morning person. I mean, she'll get up if she has to. You know, she's fine if it's needed, but she's not choosing it, is what I'm getting at. So, yeah, it's a slight... I'm the one that's going, I did all of these things before 9 AM, and it's kind of when she's starting to get going. I'm a morning person, but when I want to lie in, I can sleep until midday. Oh, I'm envious. I can't anymore. And I used to be able to. I used to be able to sleep easily to about 11 AM. I can't do it anymore. Like tomorrow I have nothing planned, so I don't intend on getting out of bed necessarily particularly early. But I bet you I will wake up about 7:30. Maybe 8 if I'm lucky. But as a lot of the time my alarm is set for 7 or 7:30, I doubt I will get a lie-in. Or a true, I won't be asleep. And it's a bit annoying. But on the plus side, tomorrow I haven't got anything to do, so... And once upon a time, aka this time last year, I'd be doing a 12-hour shift writing about Black Friday deals, so... I miss the money. I don't miss the chaos that unfolds this time of year. It's nice getting back in with a hot drink, but yeah, that is nice, yeah. I'll probably end up either reading a book or maybe playing a game on my Switch. Something I don't want to get out of bed. Beds are nice. Yeah, we won't level up today. But we gained 2 levels on stream, so that's fine. We're going to hand in this little set of quests. Going to ignore the hyena. We're going to run all the way back. Fly down here. And then that might... We'll see how it goes for that time. And as mentioned, I've got to work out what to cook after the stream, and I don't know what to cook. I got quite a lot of chicken, so it's going to be something with chicken, but I don't know what to put with it. Do you prefer the Barrens or Westfall? I think I prefer the Barrens. I find neither of them are the most interesting of zones. Westfall, at least this is very open. I quite like the openness of this one. Westfall's kind of... It feels like Westfall just got doubled up a lot. So probably trebled up or quadrupled up, and it's soulless. This is quite scenic at times. Stir fry when a sauce or pasta is my go-to for chicken. Pasta might be nice. Or stir fry. I didn't have pasta for a long time because a lot of the time when I'm cooking pasta I cook for my mum as well. She can't have gluten. And I could never find a decent gluten-free pasta. It was always kind of... It's fine. Fine. That was it. Purely fine. But we found a really nice gluten-free pasta in, admittedly, an expensive local deli. It's so much nicer. And we use it sparingly. Oh, it's good pasta. You can't even tell it's gluten-free. Yeah, collecting those. But on the other hand, stir fry would be simpler. I might have stir fry. Less carbs too. I feel like, not in a health way, but I just feel like I've eaten too many carbs lately. Because yesterday I had tikka curry loaded fries, which were nice. And Tuesday I had a chicken curry chili cheese toasted sandwich, or grilled cheese, whatever you want to call it. They're both very nice. I don't usually eat a huge amount of carbs on the whole, or I don't know, not from the main meals. Chicken satay takeaway last night with boiled rice and a few salt and chili chips. Oh, I love salt and chili chips. I didn't eat anything during the day before I had it and inhaled it in the evening, guilt-free. Oh, that sounds nice. We have a lot of good takeaways locally. We do not have a good Chinese takeaway. And I am forever sad at that prospect. But I could make some nice salt and chili fries. I've got all the right ingredients. I've got potatoes, I've got peppers, got all the right spices. Hey Treacle, how you doing? Yeah, I've definitely got options. I think, to be blunt, I'm just feeling lazy, and I've had a nice 2 days of not cooking, and there's a tiny bit of idleness about me. I'm struggling a bit at work. Oh, I'm sorry, Treacle. You need to go back to lurking, please do. Just, yeah. Sorry, it's a rough week. We have a good Chinese. Indian, although I'm not a fan. Chippy, but the good Thai is the other end of town. We've got a good Thai. We've got a good Indian, which I haven't actually had anything from in a while. The Chinese, locally, the Chinese takeaways are not... they're not good. We have a decent chip shop. I don't tend to get fish and chips. It's not my kind of thing, really. I need more vegetables. That's not even in a pious sense. It's just, I don't know, I get bored of fish and chips. As in, I really like it for a few bites, and then it's a bit, oh, I still have more. And we have, these days, we have a really good sandwich place. We didn't for a very long time, but they opened in the summer. And they're not quite as good as my beloved sandwich place that mysteriously vanished. They're pretty good. The downside is they only serve food from 9:30 till 2 p.m. A handful of days a week, so you have to kind of time it well. So for instance today, even if I wanted to, by the time I finish stream, I'm not going to be able to go get a sandwich. Tomorrow will be tempting, but like I just said, I had lunch out twice, so I better not. Chippy near me makes the chips greasy and not makes the chips crispy and not at all greasy. Ah, that's good. The chip shop near me, they go a little bit greasy, and it's because everyone likes them greasy. It's me it doesn't. So they do well without me. But yeah, I'll cook something. My mum got me a really good cookbook for my birthday last month, and it's got a lot of really nice simple recipes, but also delicious. You have the ones that only need a handful of ingredients and nothing really rare that involve you climbing a mountain or something. And they're just good. They all take about 20-25 minutes. Interestingly, the cookbook is by a guy who went to prison in his early 20s. And then he got working in the prison kitchens, and then got really into cooking, and then he started doing stuff on social media, as everyone does now. And then he's released a few cookbooks. They're really good. They're really simple. And it's really nice to see somebody kind of turn their life around, really. Because he's quite open of going... I mean, he went to prison for, I think it was grievous bodily harm, so, yeah, a big thing. And then he got out of that whole thing. So, got away from the gangs he was part of and stuff. And, yeah, it's nice. To be very lefty, it's nice to support somebody who's done that. Because I don't like the idea of writing people off, even though some people do. I don't work on Friday, so I'm nearly there. Might treat myself tonight to some filthy food. You absolutely should, Treacle. Definitely. Yes. Especially, yeah. Treat it as the start of your weekend. I know you, by the side of things, have some work on a Friday. Or maybe streaming. I can't remember what your streaming schedule is. I apologise. But it might be you're streaming on Friday. But anyway, have some nice food. I love that Timpson employs release prisoners. Me too. Because it seems wrong to be, oh, we want them to rehabilitate and turn their life around and, you know, do the right thing, and then they have so much trouble getting employed because they got a criminal record. And obviously it depends on, you know, what they did and where they want to work, yeah. But yeah, it's good to do that. You got to give people, or most people, a chance. Well remembered, I'm a Friday, Saturday, Sunday stream. I thought you were, yeah. I mean, streaming is still work. It might not be your income or your sole income, but it's still work. I mean, I love streaming. It's work. I think anyone who streams can confidently go, it's work. If nothing else, trying to get things set up off stream and yeah, getting everything working and thing, yeah. Having said that, I'm slightly tentatively worried that one of my last work contracts is going. I'm just going to move so I can put my leg under my body, and I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to be wrapping up soon. So let me just sit in ultimate comfort for a little bit. Yeah, there's a tentative slight concern that my editors warned me at my last work contract, which I only do regularly on a Monday and a Wednesday morning. Might be no more in the new year. And then if it is, that will be a problem financially. But I'll certainly be streaming more for a while, because again, it's juggling. I do say I work 7 days a week. You do, Treacle. You absolutely do. Yeah, so streaming is work. It's good work. You know, it's enjoyable. But whether it's your main income or whatever, it is work, isn't it? But yeah, on that note, I'm going to wrap things up for one day. Thank you for your patience amongst the disruption earlier, where I had to hastily bag up Xbox Series X to sell to a friend who, in my defence, I had texted and said, oh, come round any time after 2 p.m, and I think they misread it and came a little bit after 12 p.m. But yeah, anyway, so thank you for your patience through that, and massive thank you to, well, everyone for watching, and thank you Cobra for a resub, and thank you Lou for the massive 5 gift subs. That's really kind of you, Lou. That's really, yes, it means a lot. Just anytime to be honest, anytime anyone provides any company, it's great, because I could just be talking to myself. But also just anyone who is willing to financially contribute. And on that note, thank you, Bardic, for the tip. That is lovely. Yeah, you are all wonderful people. Thank you, Van Brack, for a follow, for the raid. And yes, my words are failing. So yeah, thank you everyone for being here. And special thanks to Lou and Bardic and Cobra. Yeah, so thanks for bearing with me with a slight chaos. I'm going to be back Saturday, UK time again. It's going to be a little bit earlier. It's going to be 10:30 a.m. and I'm going to be playing probably some more of this. I'm a little bit tempted to play some Whiskerwood. I've been enjoying Whiskerwood a lot off stream, and it would be nice to go back to it. But it might just be some more WoW, because it's also very cosy for me to play. If you want to keep up with the shenanigans and goings on, we have a Discord. Yeah, that will have a schedule. I usually update the schedule Saturday or Sunday. It's probably going to be the same as it has been, really. It's going to be Monday and Thursday. Or actually, a week Saturday, which I don't know what the date is. Might be the 8th or the 9th of December. I won't be streaming that day, because I'm going to a Christmas market that is only on that Saturday morning. But I might see about doing a Sunday stream instead. I think that's kind of it. Let's get some raid messages up. And thank you, Aurora, for modding. And if any other mods have been lurking, thank you for lurking. The first one is for subs, and the second one is for followers. Lou, I hope. Well, actually, you can't get any more hot water till Wednesday, can you? So I'll probably see you before then. I hope it is not too much of a nuisance. It probably is, but I hope. I hope somehow it's bearable. And Treacle, I hope work leaves you alone. At least Friday you're not working, so you're streaming instead. Actually, let's do a little shout out for Treacle. Treacle is wonderful, and I look a lot on her streams. And to be honest, keep wishing I was around more to chat on streams, but there's always so many things to do. So yeah, so drop Treacle a follow. She will be streaming tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. So I think, has anyone else had a really difficult time? I mean, ultimately, Aurora, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I hope RJ, you have a lovely weekend, and Bardic, if you were there a moment ago, so Bardic, I hope you have a lovely Thanksgiving, a lovely holiday, and not doing anything. And thank you again for the tip, and thank you, Lou, for the gift subs. You are all wonderful. I am forever in awe that, to be honest, anyone bothers to watch me, let alone provide me with money for watching me. Who should we raid over to? Who indeed? We got options. Ooh, we've got a few people that don't normally stream on a Thursday, which means we have more options. Let's head over. Let's check to see if anyone is finishing, because we'll take you to good places. I mean, they're good places, but yeah, places where they're still streaming. You're still streaming? Okay, let's head over. I'll just cough away. Let's head over to Bloody Drongo. Bloody Drongo is lovely. One of the first streamers I got to know on Twitch, and kind of, yeah, he's just a wonderful person in about 1,000 different ways, and many of you already know him. So let's head over and say hi, and yeah, and I will see you all Saturday for some more WoW, where we'll be slightly more awake because there won't be any gym. So yeah, have a good one. Helps if you press the start raid button. Why is it everyone forgets to press the start raid button? It's not just me, so I feel better about it, but it is an easy one to do. But yeah, let's head over to Drongo, who is checking out. I forgot Syntopia. It looks a bit like Dungeon Keeper. I used to love Dungeon Keeper as a kid. I hope it is like Dungeon Keeper. But yeah, have a good one all.
How have I messed this up? Aha! Okay, that's